One time, I went to a game real early so I could watch the team taking batting practice and maybe score a few balls. So I was hanging out over along the third base line waiting for some right-handed batter to pull one into the stands. But my friend Dorothy, who you haven't met yet because she isn't here because she can't play baseball, but she likes to watch. Although she spends most of her time talking, I can't get a word in edgewise when she's talking. So anyways, she was talking to me, so I wasn't paying attention. And so this right-handed hitter pulls one right towards us. But I'm not looking because I'm looking at Dorothy, and she starts screaming and stuff like, the ball's gonna hit us, so I cover my head. And I swear that ball landed no more than 5 feet away. And Dorothy got it on the first bounce. And boy, was I steamed at her for making me miss it. True story. So most of the kids who come out here to play ball are pretty good, and every one of them, well, almost every one of them knows how to play. Some better than others, of course, but as a GM, I'm sure you're going to be figuring it out on your own. Just take it from me, though. Sometimes the personalities of the players affect how they play together. Take Sydney and Ashley Weber, for instance. They're okay players and all that, but get them in the same lineup, forget it! Game over, and you've got a W. Anyways, if you're a good GM, you'll figure all that stuff out, right? Enough said. One time, my dad took me to the AL Championship Series, and a foul ball came right to me, but I didn't have my mitt, so I couldn't make a play at it. But some other guy got the lucky bounce, and when I asked him to give it to me, he wouldn't because he wasn't very nice. But my dad said we should leave him alone and not look for trouble because my dad, he's nice and all that, and he doesn't like me to yell at the umps or anything because it's poor sportsmanship. My daddy got me this great outfit because he said I should at least look good when I play, and I'm not quite sure what he means by that, but I do look real sharp in this outfit like a regular major leaguer. Thinking by the time I turn 12, I can get on a real good team and make it to the Junior League Championship, where I'll probably get MVP because of my high slugging percentage and my excellent fielding, and by the time I'm 14, I'll get a shoe deal and maybe a spot on the Olympic team. When I grow up, I'm going to be the first woman in the majors and win the World Series for my team by getting a ninth-inning homer off the best closer they can throw at me. And then I'll take over a team as the GM and take them to the World Series and take it in 4. And then I'll get to the Hall of Fame and get my picture next to Ripken. My name is Stephanie Morgan, and I play baseball usually because I really like it, and I collect cards. I swear I have the most cards of anyone I know, all wrapped up in plastic notebooks that I got for my birthday one year, which was a good one for me, because I got, like, I swear, the entire Yankee team's cards. You know, the ones that won the series a while ago, whenever that was. I forget right now, but the cake was really good, and I had a party with a clown, but I wanted Cal Ripken to come over, but he didn't because he's probably a busy man. So, I'm thinking about being a coach when I get older. I'm not sure what I want to coach, maybe basketball or hockey or polo, but I don't know the rules of polo, but I know I get to ride horses, I think, which would be okay, or water polo is neat too, because swimming is pretty fun. Oh yeah, this one time, I went swimming and I swear some kid was like trying to splash me or something, and I had to tell a lifeguard on him. True story. One time my dad took me to see the World Cup when Brazil won it, whenever that was. I was really little, like 2 or something, but it was quite a game, I guess, but I don't remember because I was, I swear, 2 or something. But my dad got this shirt that said Brazil on it, and sometimes I wear it when I play soccer, even though it's really big on me. Like I swear 10 sizes too big. And I swear I could wear it as a dress, which would be a crack-up because it's not even a dress, it's just a shirt. Alright, so listen here, Coach. Most of the kids who come here to play soccer are pretty good, and most all of them know how to play okay. Some better than others, of course, like me. But as a coach, I'm sure you're going to figure all that stuff out on your own. Just take it from me, though. Some of these kids, I swear, play worse when they play together, like that dopey Marky Du Bois. I know gives Billie Jean the creeps. So don't put them on the same team because I swear Billie Jean will be good for nothing. Anyway, if you're a good coach, you'll figure out all the stuff on your own, right? Enough said. My best friend Dorothy couldn't come and play because she had to go to her grandma's place for a visit. One time I went with her, and it smelled funny there, like old mothballs, and there was this plastic fruit in a bowl on the table, and I swear I almost took a bite because I really wanted a piece of fruit, but I didn't take a bite because when I picked it up, I could tell it wasn't real because it was plastic. But so we go over there, and they're talking all the time about family gossip, and I'm so bored. But Dorothy, well, she was talking too. Boy, she never shuts up. She talks so much. So finally I punch her, and I say, hey, Dorothy, let's go outside and play, and we did, and that's all. I don't go over there anymore, by the way. Sometimes I swear I don't have anything to say. It's as if my mind goes blank and I can't think of anything. Maybe it's the pressure of being asked to say something, but really I don't know what to say or what you want to hear. Or maybe I'm trying too hard to say what you want to hear when I don't know what it is in the first place, and I swear I don't have anything to say. Hi, I'm Stephanie Morgan. Is this the right place for baseball tryouts? Oh, football. I guess that's okay too. I like to play QB. It's kind of like the pitcher in baseball, only there's a bunch of kids running to tackle you, and they're all running towards you yelling blitz, blitz, which is why it can be kind of scary playing QB, but I'm not scared or anything. I meant for the little kids. I like football because it's just like my favorite sport, baseball, except for the bases, and the baseball bat, and the home runs, and the strikeouts, and the uniforms and caps. Jeez, I guess it's not that much like baseball after all. I'd like to play football as long as I can use my baseball mitt. That's okay, right? I don't go anywhere without my mitt. The kids kids all call me Bubbles because I'm always chewing bubble gum just like the big league players, only they chew a lot more, like 6 or 7 packs at a time. When I'm older, I'll be able to chew that much too. I swear, but for now I can only fit like 3 or 5 pieces in my mouth at one time, but my mom says that's not very ladylike, so I only chew that many pieces when she's not looking. One time my dad took me to a football game, and I don't remember who was playing, but it was a really great game, and our team scored like 100 touchdowns, I swear! And my dad let me hold the binoculars almost the whole time because I couldn't see the players on the field because they're so small. The really cool thing about football games is that they have people that bring treats right to your seat. My dad let me have a treat, but said that I could only have one and that I'd have to choose. So, I decided to get them all, which is a lot like ice cream, but when I got it, it was all melty like a milkshake, and I told my dad it was defective, so he said I could have another treat, so I got the popcorn, which was really salty, and after I finished eating it, I wanted something sweet, so I ate them all anyway, so I guess I really got 2 treats that day.
Hiya, folks. I'm Stephanie Morgan. I like playing basketball. It helps me get in shape for baseball season. How many innings are in a basketball game, anyhow? My favorite sport is baseball, but basketball's a close second. The kids call me Bubbles because I'm always chewing bubble gum. You want some? I wonder if they'll let me use my baseball mitt.
Baseball is my life. End of story. So most of the kids who come out here to play ball are pretty good. And every one of them, well, almost every one of them, knows how to play. Some play better than others, of course, but as a GM, I'm sure you're gonna figure it out on your own. Just take it from me, though. Sometimes the personalities of the players affect how they play together. Take Sydney and Ashley Weber, for instance. They're okay players and all that, but get them in the same lineup? Forget it. Game over and you got a W. If you're a good GM, you'll figure out all that stuff anyway, right? Enough said. I'm probably the best shortstop here, you know. Well, except maybe for that A-Rod kid. He's pretty good, too. My dad played in the minor leagues, you know. The Ravensdale Rip Snorters in the old Northwestern League. He was a pretty good shortstop in his time. At least that's what he tells me. Baseball's my favorite game, but I like most every kind of sport. Just as long as it's got a ball, and a bat, and 4 bases. I eat, sleep, and drink baseball. Literally. Baseballs are surprisingly tasty.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Morgan. Now, although I'm primarily a baseball player, I do enjoy other sports. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but sometimes I almost like football as much as baseball. I mean, look at this high-tech gear. This helmet could withstand re-entry into the atmosphere. Football is fun for several reasons. There's lots of running, lots of throwing and catching, and lots of equipment. I got these new high-tech soft cleat shoes specifically for playing on pseudo-turf. Good traction and arch support are half the battle out there. I wish I could play football with my baseball glove on. What's shaking? I'm Stephanie Morgan. My favorite sport is, you guessed it, baseball! The mitt probably gave it away, huh? You can use a baseball mitt in hockey, right? Could I play? Let's go! Stephanie Morgan here, all warmed up and ready to go. Love to play sports, mostly baseball, but you probably knew that. Don't let the grass stains fool you, though. I take hockey very seriously. Snagging line drives and stopping slaps at the goal are really not all that different when you get right down to it, you know? I like to use my first baseman's glove when I play goal. It's broken in just right and has no errors on it, so I never miss it. Just watch.